Actually from Texas, but I'm here in support of Texas, I guess. I'm a veteran of the United States Army.
I actually immigrated here in 1999,
Really?
so I myself am an immigrant. I'm originally from Hong Kong.
My parents immigrated here 25 years ago, and on the night of the election, my mom was holding back tears, telling me that it was game over.
That's what makes America great. That's what makes America great. That's what makes America great. That's what makes America great.
I think this is just the beginning, and that it's not only going to be people like us, but many of the people who supported Trump are going to be out on the streets within a year or two, once they see the reality of who's in office and who represents us.
It's about just finding solidarity with people, like not feeling that you're alone in this, and being out with other people who are going through the same thing and letting each other know that there are good people out there, and that we can continue and will continue to fight.
As a woman, I feel threatened by Donald Trump's presidency, as well as his cabinet. I think it's infringing upon my rights and upon the rights of my fellow citizens, and I'm not okay with that. So that's why I'm here. I'm here for myself. I'm here as an ally. It's time that we unite, because we've been divided for so long.
That we will stand for our rights and our beliefs and do whatever it takes to actually make this country great.
I'm basically here because I just want to send a message to the world and all of America that his voice does not stand for mine, and I need people to know that, that I will not have him represent me.
I've never really felt this way before about a president. George Bush was bad, and I was worried that we were going to go to war, but this actually feels like a national disaster. I think we've elected a fascist, and I'm really worried that this country is going to become more and more violent, and my rights are going to be taken away. People I love are actually in danger. That's why we're here. It's not just that we disagree with Trump, we're afraid that he's going to start oppressing people.
First of all, for solidarity, there have been so many racist spurs and outbursts in just the first few days Donald Trump has been elected. And being in this community, everyone is so loving and so diverse and accepting, and it gives me peace, it gives me hope. Also, obviously, I want my voice to be heard, and I'm not going to be quiet until Donald Trump promises to respect and represent all of the minorities and all the marginalized groups that he has insulted over and over on his Twitter account, via the debates, on his interviews. It's ridiculous, and this is blatant. This isn't a theory. He has said things over and over that are just not okay, and we're not okay with that. We need to be united, as so many Republicans are saying, but in order to do that, we need him to wake up and realize that everyone is a person, and regardless of their religion or their gender, and we are all Americans, and we're all here for the same reasons. We want freedom and we want choice, and right now it seems like we're just going to make backwards progress, which is really, really scary. So
I fight today for my country once again, because this is the greatest threat to my country since the Vietnam War. I believe that America stands for something wonderful. I love my country, and I don't want to see this man destroy our country. I feel like our rights have been compromised by having this man come into office, and I know that a lot of people are really outraged and disgusted, and so I'm here to fight this fight, to have our voices be heard all together.
It has to be resisted. Americans have, in the past, many times, resisted in the streets horrible things being done by their government, and we have just entered a new political era where we're going to have to do that again.
This moves into a long tradition of opposition within the context of American history.
Right.
We're talking to 2 American historians here and three professors, so you've got a good group.
And it's like all these people are chanting, this is what democracy looks like. Democracy is in the streets.
It's more than an election. I'm not here to protest just because I'm unhappy with the results. It's more than that. The younger generation is watching. I have a younger brother, and I need to let him know that bullying and
violating women or anyone for that matter is just not right, and putting down a certain group of people because they're different than you is not right. So this is why I'm here today.
This video, reach out to the other side. Voted for him. What would you say?
I would say that I hope you love your country, and I hope you understand that our country is strong because of the people from all over the planet who come here, think of the Statue of Liberty and the light that we are to the world. May we always welcome people and protect our Constitution. God bless you. God bless America.
Well, I'll say that I think I understand why many people supported some of the issues that he raised. I think that a lot of people have been hurt, a lot of people are suffering. I think that what people need to realize is that Trump is absolutely not the solution, that in fact they are going to be, you people are going to be way more hurt by everything that Trump and his people represent.
So I think what I would say is that I understand being frustrated with the status quo and the establishment, and I think we have more in common in that regard than we have more similarities and differences in that regard. But what I would say is that not all change is good change, and when that change comes at the expense of immigrants, at the expense of people of color, of gay people, and all of these other marginalized and vulnerable groups, then you really have to think about what the implications are. And I absolutely agree that change is needed, but let's maybe work together on figuring out what the right kind of change is, and figuring out how to make that happen.
Be informed and consider past just your privilege. Seriously, consider what other people are having to go through. Please consider that other people are just as much as people as you are.
I think I would want to say that we're all scared, like we don't really, I think what we share in common is that everyone's insecure, we're not doing well economically either, and I extend only love to Trump supporters. I think it's important to come together. I think it's just sad because what he has planned is not intended to help any of us, and I'm not one to say anyone's necessarily wrong. I don't believe in hatred, and I don't believe in bigotry or sexism, but I think we all need to come together and understand that this is our country and we have to take it back, because on both sides, our government is really, it's wrong, it's gone awry, and it's time to take it back.
When someone gets attacked and people say you shouldn't take it personally, no, it is personal, because we are human beings, and when someone's being put down, I have to take it personally.